Have you ever walked into an important meeting and felt that your image didn't convey the authority and experience you've gained over the years? I've noticed that many of us men over 40 continue to make basic mistakes that compromise our presence. The worst one? Believing that style and elegance are superficial matters, when in fact, they are powerful tools of non-verbal communication. Today I'm sharing 6 crucial visual mistakes that mature men make and how to correct them to project an image worthy of your journey. And the 6th error. It's particularly interesting because it's precisely where many executives and successful professionals fail without realizing it. If you correct at least 3 of these points, you'll notice an immediate difference in how people respond to your presence. Mistake 1. Clothes that don't respect your current body. Let's start with something we all face. Our body changes over time, and ignoring this is the first big mistake. The problem isn't gaining a few pounds or developing a different posture. That's part of life. The error is insisting on wearing cuts and sizes that simply no longer work for you. When we wear clothes inappropriate for our current structure, we create a visual dissonance that conveys carelessness or even denial. Tight shirts that form an X across the abdomen or pieces that are too loose, making it look like you're hiding inside them, compromise your professional image. The solution is pragmatic. Reassess your current sizes and find cuts that value your body as it is today. A well-structured blazer at the shoulders and slightly adjusted at the waist creates a more elegant silhouette. Shirts with a contemporary cut, but not skinny, provide comfort without looking sloppy. Straight-cut pants with an appropriate waistline avoid the muffin top effect and ensure a clean visual line. Mistake 2. Neglecting the quality of materials and finishes. What's even more revealing about a mature man? The quality of materials he chooses. This is a constant mistake, saving on materials and finishes, believing no one will notice the difference. When we opt for low-quality synthetic fabrics, fragile buttons, visible seams, or careless finishes, we unconsciously communicate a lack of attention to detail. At 40 plus, we no longer have the excuse of youth or the limited budget of early career. The smarter approach is to invest in fewer pieces, but of better quality. Prefer natural wool instead of polyester for suits and blazers. Choose good weight cotton for shirts. Check details like seams, linings, and buttons before buying. A well-constructed piece not only lasts longer, but also maintains its shape and fit for much longer. Mistake 3. Falling into stylistic extremism. Upon realizing our look is outdated, many of us make a pendular error. We go from one conservative extreme to another excessively modern one. It's the case of the 50-year-old man who suddenly appears dressed as if he were 25, or the opposite, one who clings so much to tradition that he seems to have come from another era. When we fall into this extremism, we convey insecurity and lack of self-identity. A mature and confident man doesn't need to blindly adhere to trends or rigidly cling to the past. He finds his own balance. The more sophisticated path lies in the middle ground. Incorporate contemporary elements into a classic base style. Stay updated with current cuts, but avoid passing trends that don't dialogue with your age or position. Use seasonal colors, but in tones and combinations that favor your maturity. Mistake 4. Neglecting maintenance and presentation. The 4th mistake is surprisingly common, neglecting the maintenance and presentation of your clothes. It doesn't matter how much you invested in your wardrobe if it looks neglected when you wear it. When we present wrinkled clothes, unpolished shoes, stained pieces, or loose threads, we communicate a message of carelessness that contradicts the image of competence we want to project. These details may seem small, but they're precisely what people notice first. The solution requires discipline but isn't complex. Create simple maintenance systems. Invest in a good iron or steamer and use it regularly. Establish a routine of shoe care, including the use of cedar shoe trees and periodic polishing. Regularly check for loose buttons and small repairs. Keep your clothes clean and well stored. Mistake 5. Ignoring contextual appropriateness. We arrive at the 5th mistake, which I see even in men with great aesthetic sense, ignoring the context where they're inserting themselves. True elegance isn't just about dressing well, but dressing appropriately for each situation. When we ignore the social, professional, and cultural codes of environments, we risk appearing out of place or disrespectful. Appearing excessively formal in a casual environment can be as inappropriate as being too casual on an occasion that calls for greater formality. The sophisticated approach is to develop a versatile repertoire that you can adapt according to the occasion. Research the expected dress code in advance. Observe what successful men wear in similar environments. Develop wildcard combinations that can be adjusted to be more formal or more casual. Mistake 6. Neglecting the harmony of the complete ensemble. Finally, the sixth error that silently compromises the image of many successful men: failing to create a harmonious ensemble. Many of us get individual pieces right, but err in the final combination. The problem occurs when each element seems to belong to a different concept. The sports watch with the formal suit, the traditional tie with the ultra-modern shirt, the casual belt with dress shoes. This dissonance creates an impression that something is out of place. The solution is to develop a more holistic view. Think in terms of coherent visual language. All elements, from clothes to accessories, from haircut to beard, should tell the same story about who you are. This doesn't mean monotony, but stylistic coherence. Recapping, the 6 mistakes that compromise your elegant and mature image at 40+ are wearing clothes that don't respect your current body, neglecting the quality of materials, falling into stylistic extremism, neglecting maintenance, ignoring contextual appropriateness, and neglecting the harmony of the complete ensemble. With awareness and some strategic adjustments, we can transform our visual presence. At 40+, we're no longer building an image, we're refining it. It's not about following passing trends, but developing an authentic personal style that communicates your experience and attention to detail.